Good morning. I believe today is day 26 of school closures for our district. It seems like my days are kind of starting to blend together, so I apologize. MobyMax update, we do have the tablet ordered, so it is on its way. It is a Kindle Fire, so that'll be exciting. And then if you weren't on the video yesterday, we received a $30 gift card for a pizza party. So we'll make sure that that happens sometime in the fall. Don't worry, I will make it happen. The following kids logged on. So yesterday, Aaliyah, Emily, Evan, Jalen, Kenneth, Kyle, Brody, Lillian, and Tyson all logged on. Good job, thank you. Way to stick with your distance learning. I am proud of you. Keep up the good work. If you're a Writing Center student, remember you can check your classwork for a journal activity for Thursday, or you can send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. That would be fabulous. Math centers, second graders, remember you have classwork from your teachers you can be taking a look at. If you're not sure where that is or it's done, hop on to MobyMax and work on some of those modules so that you can continue to push your growing edge forward. And third grade, we are working on lesson 6.11 in math. That is two-step number stories. I would like to see you through page 216 in your volume 2 math journal. So page 216 is where we should have caught up to. Oh, and those are the quick summary things for those classes. I'm going to move on to our reading lesson already this morning. So if you are not interested in hanging around for that, then you can head on out and I'll see you tomorrow. So reading, let's start with second grade reading. We've been working on some phonics. So we're going to work a little bit on changing some sounds. They're a little bit less of a ladder like we had been working on and just individual activities. So let's take a look. Repeat after me. Brick. But change burr to tur. What do you get? Trick. Good job. Say brag. Now, change burr to sn. What do you get? Brag. Sn. Ag. Snag. Good job, that's a funny word. Say flap. Now change full to tur. What do you get? Trap. Good job. Say bread. Now change the burr to a sul. What do you get? Bread. Sul. Ed. Sled. Now that's an example of words that sound the same, but the ed sound is spelled differently. So we're just focusing on the sound, not necessarily how a word is spelled. Say brim. Now change brr to tur. What do you get? Trim. Good job. Say drill. Now change dur to fur. Ill. Frill. That's a weird word as well. If you don't know a frill, sometimes frills are the fancy things. Like you might have a dress with a fancy ruffle. Someone might call that a frill. Say skin. Now change the sk to a gr. What do you get? Gr in. Grin. Good job. Say drop. Now change dur to full. What do you get? Full up. Flop, like a belly flop. Makes me think of the summer jumping off the diving board and doing a belly flop. Say slip. Now change the sul to gr. What do you get? Grip. Good job. Say prize. Change the purr to dur. So prize becomes dur eyes. Dries. Good job. Another set of words that sound like the same spelling, but they actually have different spelling patterns. We'll work some more tomorrow on those sounds. Second graders, if you want, you can head out, but we are going to do some sight words with the third graders. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can stick around. Third graders, you're up next. Let's take a look at our last group of sight words for third grade. That's right, I mixed them up. That's it. Did you get them? If not, feel free to rewind your video and take another look. Now, we've been talking a bit about this expository text. Remember, expository text is nonfiction because it's real. Our essential question for the week is, what are different kinds of energy? And we were talking about biofuels. Let's read on a bit about biofuels today. Oh, I think we're still in chapter 1. Hopefully I can get through a little bit more of this because it's already Thursday. Biofuels, chapter 1. Not everyone thinks biofuel is good for the environment. Bioethanol does not pollute the environment as much as gasoline. However, it takes 7 acres of corn to produce enough bioethanol to run 1 car for 1 year. That's a lot of land that could also be used to produce food. In some places, rainforest has been cut down to make room for biofuel crops. That sentence just felt weird to me. I had to pause and really understand what I was reading. Did you do that? Your sentence doesn't quite make sense. So biofuel crops, that's sad. The rainforest is being replaced by crops. I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's take a look at the next page. Oh man, here's another weird word. Biobutanol is made from plants. Scientists are excited by this biofuel. They've found that biobutanol can be made by bacteria such as E. coli. E. coli is a bacteria that causes an upset stomach. That's true. I read about that. Like on spinach and different vegetables and fruits. Biobutanol costs a lot to produce. Scientists hope they can improve the way they make biobutanol. That would make it a renewable fuel that could replace fossil fuels. That's pretty neat. Here's a picture. Let's catch the caption. This scientist is researching plant bacteria that may be useful in making biofuel. So she must be working on that E. coli and the biobutanol. That's pretty neat. Here's another page. Biodiesel. Now I've heard of that. Biodiesel is made from oils or fats, such as soybean and palm oil. Scientists have even made biodiesel from coffee grounds. I didn't know that. Biodiesel looks like ordinary diesel. Diesel is a fuel made from oil. Ordinary diesel is harmful to the earth. Biodiesel is better than diesel because it is non-toxic and biodegradable. I got 2 bold words in that one. Let's look them up in the glossary. Non-toxic. That one's easy to break down because if you know your prefixes and suffixes, you know non means not or the opposite of. So non-toxic, page 9. I found it in the glossary. Non-toxic means it's safe. Well, because it's not toxic, that makes sense. It's harmless to the environment. And the other word that we were looking for was biodegradable. Page 9. Okay, I found it in the glossary. This is an ABC order, so it makes it really easy to find, just like a dictionary. It's at the top. Biodegradable is able to decompose or, they used an or statement. Thank you. I love that for context clues. Able to decompose or break down naturally. So biodiesel is non-toxic, which means not toxic, and it can be broken down, and it basically goes back into the earth naturally. Here's another text feature. We've got some labels of the digger and the truck. Caption says, diesel is used to run heavy machinery as well as many cars and trucks. Well, if we could replace that, that would be fabulous, wouldn't it? Let's read the last page of chapter 1. It says, Some people can buy biodiesel at their gas stations. Biodiesel causes less pollution than ordinary diesel, but biodiesel still produces pollution. So it produces some, no matter what we do. Biodiesel costs a lot to make. Scientists are looking at ways to improve this fuel. Interesting. Ooh, there's a really cool text feature here, and I'm excited to find out what it has to do. Look at this strange vehicle. Let's catch the caption. It says Earth Trace around the world. It says the power boat, oh, it says Earth Race. Whoops-a-daisy. See, even good readers make mistakes. Earth Race around the world. The power boat Earth Race ran on biodiesel. In 2008, Earth Race, that's the name of something because it's capitalized, broke the world speed record for going around the world. Earth Race, that must be the name of this boat. That's pretty cool. So if you wanted to know when that was, this is pretty easy math. 2020 minus 2008. So basically 20 minus 8. You can figure out how long ago that was. So chapter 2, we'll dig into tomorrow. It is about hydrogen fuel. And that's the last chapter before the conclusion. So we should be able to finish this story tomorrow. So with that, I think I'll call it a day. I've got some meetings with the 3rd grade team. I just met with the 2nd grade team, so I look forward to talking with those teachers as well. I'd better get rolling. Have a great day. Bye-bye.